Good Lord, November 1st.
You're gonna have to control the mouse because you're on the side of the mouse.
November 1st at 11 p.m. is the last time we recorded this.
And not to date anything, but it is March 1st at 5:43 p.m.
Oh my God.
Needless to say, we back.
We're back, boys, with Wolfpack 809 and your boy Olaf the Bard.
Yo, Olaf the not uploading anything for fucking half a year, apparently.
And
I think my last upload was in July.
No shit.
Could be wrong about that.
Huh. The Wolfpack, I'm only going to record Resident Evil for the next 4 months.
What's that? You know?
Okay. I don't know if I read this last episode. We're going to go ahead and read it anyway.
We're going to be probably a little lost.
Very confused.
It's been fucking 5 months?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Let's get on in.
Huff. Ha. Thank you. But it's already been more than 5 minutes, so why? As I catch my breath, I express my thanks to the grill.
I don't remember what her voice was, because it's been 4 months.
I don't know.
So we're just going to go with this. I just remember that I owe you a debt.
No, this is Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
You are kind. I might have misjudged you a bit.
It's not because I like you or anything, baka. You didn't misjudge me. If you had hesitated any further, I would have closed the door.
Kappa.
Kappa.
But you believed in me, right? That I could do it.
No. You're gonna drive me nuts. Apparently I haven't talked since November either.
Knuckin' fucks.
Knuckin' futs,
Knuckin'
dude.
futs, sorry. Fucking nuts.
That's knuckin' futs, dude. You're gonna drive me nuts, so stop it with that stuff.
Expression.
Take two.
I can't read.
I can't read.
Expressionlessly, the girl says this in a flat tone, holding on to this gentle feeling. I prepare to move on. Speaking honestly, I want to rest here like this. My clothes are soaked, and I've used up a lot of my strength. Blah, blah. However, it feels like if I were to really relax, I might never get up again. If I don't keep my momentum, I can't save Himeno. Didn't we just I remember just leaving her. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck
dude,
this
she
bitch.
was being fucking toted.
Yeah, dude, she's getting eaten.
She was given the worm. The worm was placed inside her.
Cannibalism. Cannibalistic worm?
Well,
That's
a cannibalistic worm would eat another worm.
Yeah.
You're thinking of a carnivorous?
I don't
Carnivorous?
know. But
Carnivorous worm.
that sounds like a cool metal name.
Carnivorous worm?
Cannibal worm.
A cannibal worm.
I'm able to gain some relief from resting against the wall. The girl who rescued me seems to be resting just like I am. Huh? This is gotcha. Is. I added an is right here.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to know where it is. Where these dudes is be.
Where are everybody? As we are resting against the wall, I realize that the type of gotcha situated in front of me, in front of the souvenir shop, have changed. Good Lord.
It wouldn't be a recording session with us if I didn't forget to start a timer.
Well, shit.
How ironic. 5 years ago.
What do you mean? Click.
You said it yourself, that your sister went missing 5 years ago.
You remembered 5 years ago?
Of course I remembered 5 years ago.
Inside the gotcha machines, there are many keychains. They all have charms with various creatures attached to the droplets. The link between Mari and I, and now the item of my memories that links Himeno and I as well. My little sister. Her name is Mario.
Mario? How crazy. My brother's name is Luigi. I didn't ask.
Yeah. You see, 5 years ago, we had an argument over keychains.
I didn't ask.
Well, you see, it was 5 years ago. Mari wanted my jellyfish one.
Yeah, I don't care.
5 years ago. But I wouldn't trade with her. She
Yeah,
disappeared
fine.
sulking.
Alright, cool. Are you done?
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. Still didn't ask, by the way.
I have this one.
Jesus Christ, lady, do you ever shut up?
I take the keychain that I had received from Himeno out of my pocket. It's the one with the starfish attached to the droplet. Huh? As I hold it out to the girl, I realize there's something attached to the back.
Say what?
Whoa, what is this?
No way.
A picture printed on a sticker.
By the way, at the beginning of this, I'd said I'd played part of this game. Don't remember this at all. And I'm pretty sure I got past this.
I mean, I played Resident Evil 4 10 times and never beat it, so...
Fair enough. Well, this game I just kind of fell out of it, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's hard for working people to sit down and play a game.
Only on the weekends.
Only on the weekends.
Kappa. It's a pretty old sticker at that. A small girl and a man embracing her. The two of them are smiling and seem to be having a lot of fun. The man, who is wearing a suit and seems quite serious, is probably her father.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's obviously Mari. That is so obviously Mari.
The words Man's an aquarium.
Yeah, that's her mouth.
Bubble pop. The words Manton Aquarium run along the picture's border. The souvenir shop had a sticker booth.
Oh, it's at the bottom.
So I'm sure they took this picture here.
Woo!
Isn't there a way to, like,
Yeah, there is. Hit the graphic.
Boots.
Oh,
There we
I don't
go.
know what you just did there, but that does it too.
click the middle button? So what were we talking about?
Manted Aquarium is on the corner there.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, machine. More than anything else, I'm disturbed by the fact that the girl in the picture looks like Mari.
We need a camera. We're so fucking animated.
It's not just her face, but her long hair, and that smile too. As her big sister, this girl seems like she could be Mari's twin. So it's Mari? What are you talking about?
Hey, that's...
Pointing to the keychain, the girl speaks. My consciousness is yanked back from my memories. What is it?
That's a picture.
I ask the girl as she shows interest in the keychain, but I receive no response. Her averted eyes tell me,
Nothing. Your little sister, she went missing here, right?
huh? Yeah, 5 years ago.
Was it... oh, yeah, 5 years ago.
The girl suddenly changes the subject back, leaving me a bit flustered.
I just imagine... You know that meme of the... Like, this explaining this to people, and it's got the guy with the board and all the shit going on, and he looks crazy?
Yeah.
So I imagine that, but it's just... The board is empty, and in the middle it just says 5 years ago.
She doesn't press any further with questions.
It's the same with my dad.
Huh?
That's my dad. But in my case, I know he's dead rather than missing, so it's different. I know he was murdered.
Okay. Your father was murdered?
He was mermaidered.
I can't grasp the detached way the girl is speaking.
That means murdered by mermaids, by the way.
She's talking about her own family member.
I'm just trying to keep with the sea theme.
Hey. But the girl is completely apathetic.
Apathetic, yeah.
She has the calm of someone reading a newspaper article aloud. You know, some of these words I just can't read.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
I'ma head out. But
No. Head out.
no. I'ma head out. I haven't heard all of the girl's story yet, but if things get like they were before, it will be better if there are two of us. The words won't come out right, but the state of panic I'm in should be enough to express what I want to say.
Oh god, this is gonna be good.
However, the girl stands her ground to the end.
When I'm with you, you hold me back.
Those are some strong lyrics.
Coming in the next Cannibal Worms album.
Hold you back? What do you mean?
If dying is what it takes for me to learn the truth. Okay, hang on. Lyrics. Cannibal Worms. Someone make it happen. If dying is what it takes for me to learn the truth, then that's fine. You could never resolve yourself to that. That actually would be pretty good lyrics, not gonna lie.
Fine with dying? You can't let yourself die.
Shut up.
Shut up, you're awful.
You have that friend Jimeno, right? If you die, what happens to her?
I have no idea whether or not this is her way of trying to encourage me. However, I understand what she's trying to say. She's trying to say that each of us is on our own. Let's become friends. That way you can't say so easily that you're fine with dying, right?
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
Her mouth opened right when you started singing. It was perfect.
That part of you is exactly what I meant when I said you hold me back.
Without answering my question, the girl pushes me away. Swiftly turning her back on me, the girl walks on ahead. What should I have done?
Cocaine.
I stay where I am until the girl's back becomes so small I can no longer see it.
Wow, that's crazy that her back shrunk like that. I don't know how you do that.
And we slowly shrink into the dark abyss. I pass in front of the souvenir shop, then end up standing in front of the door to the jellyfish booth. Oh
I don't
no.
remember any of this.
We've been to the jellyfish area before. That didn't end
We
well.
have, yeah. Well, actually it did. We didn't die. Well, we did. But then we didn't.
Yeah. It's like a Telltale game, you know, you die, but then you come back and everything's fine.
No, I will not die and come back.
Clementine! Clementine! I wonder if the girl is already gone.
Lee just sounds like a guy who really likes citrus fruit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I just like that scene where sidetrack. I like how that scene in the like when you're first getting going in the game, The Walking Dead season 1, and the sheriff is talking to you, and Lee's replying with answers or questions or whatever, and then he's driving, the sheriff's not paying attention, he looks back at Lee, and Lee just goes, "Oh shit!"
Good games.
And then the goofy ass animation for crashing. Or they're just doing the bob head.
They were listening to the Cannibal Worms.
For sure. I wonder if the girl is already gone. If she ended up in a safe place, she's probably already passed through it. If nothing happens, it takes less than a minute to pass through the jellyfish booth. If by any chance she is still there, we'll surely just meet in passing. The girl is determined to take a different path than I am. I wonder what will happen to moi. I may return to a point before the tank glass ruptured, or I may end up in a jellyfish booth sometime after the tank glass ruptured. I may return to a point before the tank glass ruptured, or I may end up in the jellyfish booth sometime after the tank glass ruptured.
Technically, perfectly logical sentence, but you could literally just say, I may return to a point before the tank glass ruptured, or I may end up in the jellyfish booth the same time after.
Hey.
Just saying, you could stop. You don't have to keep going.
I'll never know if I don't try going in. I become cautious. Slowly, I open the door.
Oh, that's creepy. You don't have to open it twice.
Oh, it's her closing it. Huh? At that moment, the air becomes shaky.
Oh god, here we go again.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Wait, what the fuck?
What is this? It's different.
Pull up the graphic?
What?
Pull up the graphic. Alright, so we have entered into Darth Vader's meditation chamber, apparently.
Cookies. The field of view before me becomes red. and the air becomes so cold it could freeze.
Huh.
This is no longer a matter of dimensions, of wondering what time period this is. Something is different. This jellyfish booth is distinctly in a different place from the aquarium.
Yo, Urk playing that Ark Survival.
Shout out.
Shout out, Urk. I think it's soul_Urk at twitch.com.
Alright. For sure. Go check him out.
Or it's Urk OG. Don't know which one.
Link will not be in the description.
Link will not be in the description. Fuck you, Urk.
all the water in the tanks, it's Chernobyl.
Chernobyl? It's not Chernobyl, it's Chernobyl.
Chair a noble.
Chair a noble.
The chair is noble.
Sorry, that was just gonna fall and it was bothering me.
No damage.
No damage received.
In the jellyfish booth I know, the transparent jellyfish are illuminated by various colors of lighting. The reds and purples are usually a pretty sight, but this place is different.
Yeah, it's all red.
Hey, did you need something out of my room this morning?
No, I just grabbed your mic. We're recording. We're kind of in the middle of it.
Hi, everybody.
I'm gonna edit this out. I would appreciate if you don't come in here when I'm recording.
I'm edit this
I
out.
didn't know you were recording. I just saw
Okay,
myself.
that's why I'm not mad. I'm just letting
Just
you know.
asking you.
Just letting you know. I tell them, message me if you need to come into my room.
Yeah, but he wasn't here, so.
No, I told them that before we moved in.
Oh. Well,
Anyway.
it's like a drink of water, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alright. All of the pillar-shaped tanks are bright red. It's a repulsive sight, as if all of the water has been replaced with blood. We are now red.
That's a weird time to need to pee.
Kappa. I have to go. A bit confused, I take a step forward.
And all of the things burst into pieces.
That's my life motto.
Yeah, I mean, that's adulting 101 right there.
Despite the fact that the floor at my feet should be solid, I stagger. My sense of equilibrium is off. I proceed 1, then 2 steps. At
Then
that
3
point,
steps.
I start to
Then 4.
feel like I might fall. Even so, I head further inside, towards this static screen. If I can pass through another door, I should be able to escape this bizarre phenomena. No matter what, I have to hurry. Ah.
Spit.
Here we go again. Suddenly I stumble and place my hand on a pillar tank. The pillar tank?
The Polar Tank.
The pillar.
It's the new tank that the Nazis were working on before they got exploded from the inside out.
The temperature of the tank is slightly warmer than that of the cold air.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. Whoa, what the fuck? Are we in the tank?
Bubbles.
What the fuck?
Huh? Just as I am about to move forward using the tank to support myself, I peer into the red water.
Oh no.
Where there should be jellyfish floating about, there is something completely different.
Oh no.
My dick.
Oh Jesus! God damn!
Let's just take a moment and appreciate this.
Wow, that actually looks dope. There's the cover for the fucking Cannibal Worms album.
Cannibal Worms album. What should be called? The Light Is Off in the Attic.
What was that?
I don't know.
No.
That's perfect. I'm unable to stop the scream that bursts from my mouth. An unbelievable sight stops me in my tracks. No! A face. A face. Human faces float about.
Creepy.
Yes.
There's the name of the album. Cannibal Worms, human faces float about.
Whatever's below the neck appears as if it's been assimilated
Coming to
into
you
the blood,
at any record store 2021.
blending in with the contents of the tank. It'll probably be like 2025.
It does take a long time to write music.
Yeah, just a little bit. It isn't just one of them. Just as with the previous jellyfish booth, there are more and more and more.
More and more and more.
and more and more and more and more.
Okay.
And more
You don't have to say more and more and more.
and more
You just have to say more and more.
and more. I wobble and break away from the tank, landing on my backside.
Landing on your butt ace.
I don't know whose face it is. It's not as if it would be someone I know. But no matter which face it is, they all seem to be staring at me, here in the heart of the jellyfish booth.
It's the entire Uchiha clan. They got slaughtered and then dropped into the fucking tanks.
Taking a step back, I see that all of the tanks have human faces floating inside them. They have some differences, such as some faces being blank. I almost thought that said feces.
The feces are blank.
Some have their eyes bulging open,
Ooh.
and some have bloodshot eyes. They are all looking at me.
How exciting.
What is this?
Man, white people gotta investigate. You should just be running.
Hey, that face over there's nose. That face over there's nose is twitching. That face
I mean-
over there.
That face over there is how she's referring to the face. So that does make sense.
I'm having an aneurysm.
The proper way to say that would be the nose of the face over there is twitching.
From sheer stupidity. Okay. That face over there, its nose is twitching. This face's lips are trembling, and way over there, that one has a crease in its brow. In its butt cheek face. I don't know.
But-a-dum. But-a-dum.
Ba-da-dum, my heart beats faster. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. In rhythm with my heartbeat, I experience a hallucination that the faces in the tanks are drawing closer. The feces?
Feces.
No. This is California. What?
Oh god.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
Just no.
It isn't a hallucination. I am certain that all of these faces are getting closer to me. The fact that they are getting larger serves as proof. The boundary between the tanks and the air is gradually being removed. The room is becoming all water. The faces are swimming in that water, drawing
When I
closer.
have an asthma attack, I feel like a fish with no water.
You don't know how many times I quote that at work, and nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah,
Bunch of fucking zoomers.
I know. Wait. As the faces draw closer, the sound within the water grows louder. Rather than someone's laughing voice, it is the sound of someone sobbing that grows louder instead. I like how I'm like reading, but like doing this at the same time.
You know, you're following along, man. This is like a read along.
Either way is the same to me, wearing away at my mental state. Stop it! My name's Jeff. A voice unfamiliar to me is sneering at me.
Just run away.
Little by little, these unfamiliar faces are closing in on me. Before I realize it, my feet can no longer confirm whether the floor is there or not. So...
Oh, that looks cool. So, just real quick. Don't remember this either, but I know I was further than this.
I have to go. So I put all my strength into my knees. Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Mom spaghetti.
Vomit on the floor already.
Sweater.
Sweater. Oh shit. I've already I've already learned that time is of the essence. I have to take some sort of action. Should I use force? Should I steady myself to move easier? If distance is the issue, then the way I came is just a bit closer.
Oh. So here we are.
What?
Okay, so it's saying, it already quick saved. It's saying either you try and go to the door that you're heading to first, which is further away, or you go back to the door that you came through, which is closer.
Look, we're gonna do it for Dale. We're gonna move on. Do it for Dale. Yee yee! Alright. My resolution can no longer be shaken.
Resolution?
That's what it said.
I don't think that's the word they meant to use there.
Well?
I think they meant to say resolve.
Well? Even if I go back, I don't know if it will be saved.
Her New Year's resolution was to go through that door if this happens.
In that case, I'll have to choose the way with even a small chance. Unable to tell whether I am floating or standing, I frantically move my arms and legs. The faces are closing in, but even as I look up, I'm not afraid to take a stand. Persuading myself, I move forward a bit, even if there's no feeling left in my legs. I get the feeling that I actually am drawing closer to the door. Just a little more.
Come on, the suspense is killing me. Do we die or not?
Dude, the face is just yeeted out of the... Suddenly a loud
sound. There's a loud sound that interrupts my movements.
That's the Georgia coming out. Like, you never even been to Georgia. Well,
It's still there.
suddenly a loud sound. Just can't say that word.
A loud sound.
Backwoods legit. Suddenly a loud sound interrupts my movements. That sound is familiar to me. It's a sound I've heard in this jellyfish booth before. The sound of cheeks clapping.
And cheeks, man, they dummy thick.
The sound of the glass breaking resonates from behind me. Still, I won't give up. I refuse to turn around. If I were to see something bad right now, this time my heart may really break. In that case, it may be better for me not to know. Hi?
Okay. Hi. Hi.
Unless it's like the clown.
Nah.
Yeah.
He does have them dummy thick cheeks, so.
On the heels of that thought, various voices, all laughing and crying, begin to resonate behind me. They are probably the voices of those faces floating in the blood. The voices steadily draw near, finally closing in on me. Fish with human faces? Exclamation point, not question mark. They say that fish with human faces swim about. It reminds me of an urban legend Himeno talked about. However, I don't have the time to be in shock over a rumor being true. I won't falter. Human faces.
She's writing her own song right now.
Hey. Human faces and shards of glass are passing by the edge of my field of vision. Occasionally they touch my cheek or forehead, but I move forward. What kind of cheek? Which cheek are we talking about here? Cheek?
I don't even know which cheek that is.
Hey, the cheek?
Yes.
Hey. I drift as I move along, grabbing the door with a clack.
Clickety clack.
I encourage myself out loud so I don't lose focus. She just goes, clickety clack. Clickety clack. I have no idea what lies ahead. Gah. Gah. Whoa. Almost at the same time as I pull on the door, I begin to feel heavy pressure against my back.
Uh-oh.
It's heavy. Why? I can guess what has happened. Surely the fish are stopping me from moving on. This feeling of having my clothes pulled on is proof of that. I can't read. I never thought fish could be this strong. I'm going. So, I bite down on my lip and try to move forward. The harder I try to move forward, the stronger the fish's resistance becomes.
Oh man.
And then I was suffering even more. I shut my eyes and grind my back molars, then hurl myself at the door. There were some strong lyrics there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Told you, she's writing her own song.
The door flies open and I fall to the ground. Let's stop it right here.
All right.
Hashtag cliffhanger. Clickhanger?
The clickhanger.
Clickhanger.
Cliffhangers and cliff baits. It's just going to be a picture of a cliff.
I'm gonna find some random ass guy named Cliff on the internet and just put him there.
Just put a cliff bar.
Non-spawn.
Non-spawn. Anyway.
Peace.
Peace.